Sorry, rewind selector. Hotel Echo Lima Lima Oscar. Good evening from London, England, from your host, your guy himself, the one and only and truly. That's from me, DLG Reppin'. As you can see at the bottom left-hand side of your screen. Short for Delhi, London, Guna, Space, Romeo, Echo, Papa, Papa, Indigo, November. And this is another DLG Reppin'S daily transfer news involving all things to do with Arsenal. And believe me, I'm not happy right now. I'm frustrated. I feel like I'm about to become a skeleton from head to toe. So before I get going with this ins and outs, smash the thumbs up like button for me in abundance, yeah? Make sure you share this channel all over the world for me, yeah? Especially to your friends and your relatives, yeah? And if you're watching for the first time, welcome on board. And share this channel and tell your friends and relatives to tell their friends and relatives to share it amongst their friends and relatives. On top of that, yeah, make sure you keep my comment section positive vibes only, yeah? Positive vibes only, I repeat, yeah? Any opinions, if you've got a signing that you want Arsenal Football Club to make, yeah, for the best of the team and the squad, drop it in the comment section below. Even without Champions League football, can we get the targets we want to get? I would love to hear your suggestions, your ideas, all in the comment section below. And positive feedback is what I do in my comment section. Also, subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends and your relatives to subscribe to me, yeah? DLG Reppin'. Let's keep my channel growing. I am calling out for 1,000 subscribers, yeah? If you subscribe, I'll shout you out, yeah? And I'll keep it as consistent as possible. So you help me, I help you. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. So let's get subscribing. Please smash that subscribe button. Tell your friends and your relatives to do the same thing for me. Smash the subscribe button for me, please. Yeah? And I'll do my utmost to keep it as consistent as possible. And get your friends and relatives to tell their friends and relatives to subscribe, yeah? 1,000 subscribers. Let's push this channel to levels. Otherwise, let's get into the transfers or the lack of activity going on. Is Edu, Josh Kroenke, and Vinay meant to be on holiday? No, they're not. Are they meant to be negotiating new deals? Well, if you're talking about the outs, yes. And if you're talking about the ins, most definitely. Are they meant to be on the phones to agents talking about new players, bringing in new players? Of course they are. This is the 30th of May, and it's too quiet for my liking. If you agree or disagree, leave it in the comment section below. Any questions? In the comment section below. Well, Yuri Tillemans. Now I'm hearing that he wants Champions League football. Great. Well done, Arsenal. We can't give him that. Europa League's just not enough. He wants to play in the Champions League. And he's not going to sign for Arsenal on a long-term deal, or let's say a 4-year deal worth 110,000 a week. And in that 4-year deal, he's not played Champions League football once for Arsenal. Oh, what's going on there? We've got Europa League football. Not good enough, innit? Because we were not good enough at the business end. Jordan Kendall, welcome back again. Massive shout out to Jordan Kendall right here. What do you question for Jordan? What do you think of the news about Saka only signing a new deal if we put a release clause? And if so, what would you make the release clause? Well, talk about modern day footballers like Saka holding their football clubs to ransom. What has it become? What has this become? A reality, a new reality. Well, if he wants to hold, well, if his release clause is, let's say, close to 100 mil, then it is what it is. I think Saka, he's performed well for Arsenal over the last couple of seasons, and I expect no different next season. And the question, and you say here, if so, would you make the release clause? Well, he's become a price asset, so whatever the release clause, it wouldn't be far off to 100 mil. He's an English talent. He's an English talent. England international. Could get my words out, and we look forward to seeing more of him next season, performing at the same levels. I think without getting him to play 38 Premier League games, well done to him. Even that alone will up his price tag. Again, this is a player that we need to tie down to a new deal. He deserves it, and the release clause. And plus, he is going to want to play Champions League football, and he deserves it. He deserves it, to be honest with you, Jordan. Yuri Tillemans wants Champions League football next season. How are we going to convince him to come to Arsenal now? We haven't got a manager that can attract top players. He's inexperienced, and he's relatively a novice. If he was smart, Arteta, in the first place, he would have said no to the Arsenal job. Turn down the money that we offer him and say no, because he's running the risk of failing. And speaking of which, that could be the case next season. The first 3 league games are going to be very interesting, because if he gets less than 1 point out of the first 3 league games, that's totally unacceptable. It is totally unacceptable, and it can't be accepted. At the end of the day, Jordan Kendall, I'm only demanding better because I know this football club deserves better. Deserves a lot better than Stan Kroenke and his son. Deserves a lot better than Edu Gaspar. Deserves a lot better than Vinay Venkatesham. If you ask me, honestly, about them 3, they're all compulsive liars. End of. Right, Gabriel Jesus. Now, this deal seems like it's in the balance. It's so, I don't know what to say about this deal. I mean, we haven't even put in the bid yet. It just tells you what you need to know about Arsenal. The reality is, Tottenham are going to offer him Champions League football. But at the same time, I've said it before and I'll say it again, Tottenham are going to offer him Champions League football at an expense that football club are in the tournament to make up the numbers. They got to the final by fluke, and even if Tottenham do have 150 million to spend, what makes you think that it's guaranteed that he will get that money and Levy will back Conte? He never backs his managers. He treats every manager like crap. End off. But anyway, Gabriel Jesus, he is on our radar. The club is interested in him. Who's interested in him more? Arteta? Is it Edu? He loves them. He loves the South American, especially Brazilians. Is it who's interested in him? I mean, as a striker and the system that we play, we can create opportunities for him to score goals. He didn't score many goals at Man City playing on the wing. He's never going to get you goals. You can play in a variety of positions that appeals to Arteta, but This Arteta man himself, yeah, he reminds me of Wenger. The way he likes to pick players on versatility. Yes, that's all good and great, but pick players who play in their right position. When you're picking an 11 every week, you pick players to play in their position of strength, not position of weakness or where they feel not quite right. And that's what he does all the time, Arteta. He'll be under it come next season because if we do not get off to a flying start where we can feel that we're going to compete and challenge for the top four, then he has to go. It's as simple as no human being is bigger than any football club in the world. And I'm saying no human being is bigger than Arsenal Football Club. Let's make sure that he gets the message loud and clear. Let's make sure that we act like a big club and sack him on result basis. And like it's been said many times, this is a result business. And if he's not getting the results, goodbye. Take your P45. It's time for whoever in the hierarchy to stamp their authority, put their foot down. They've allowed him, they've rewarded him sentiment countless amount of times. The new season, no chance. But as for Jesus, well, put the money in there. Stop mucking about and put the money on the table. Give Man City what they want. If they value him at 50 million plus, then it is what it is. Put the money down and stop mucking about. Right, moving on. Sorry, an alternative, Fabian Ruiz. Now, this guy is a number 8, I believe, creative deep line midfield player. And according to reports from Italy, from an article somewhere, he's turned down a new deal from Napoli. So this is an opportunity for Arsenal to exploit this situation. And it's an opportunity for someone like Edu to exploit this situation, get on the phone to Napoli and ask about the player, about how much is he willing to take, or how much did you offer him? Can we offer him more? Start negotiating quickly because we need these players in as early as possible, especially with pre-season coming up next month. Edu, Josh, you've got to collaborate together. Right. Out. Obviously, you know my stance on Alexander Lacazette. I expect him to be out of the club ASAP. If he wants to go to Marseille and play Champions League football, good luck to him. Another player that I want to talk about is the return of William Saliba. I think he deserves an opportunity that any manager that has watched William Saliba, any top manager like Pochettino, or I'll say Pochettino for that matter, because he's watched him play against these attackers, and he's won Young Player of the Year in France. Says a lot about the guy. France international, senior call-up, I mean. This guy is talented beyond belief. And we have loaned him out not once, but twice in a season in a row. That has upset me. He never got an opportunity. We paid 20, nearly 25 odd mil for him, or maybe 30. No, we paid up to 30 mil for him. But Ben White is worth more. He's done excellently well, Ben White, up until the business end of the season where he dropped standards at levels and he was average. He was below par in the business end of the game. For me, Ben White is not better than William Saliba. That is my humble opinion. Do remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, please. Do all of that for me. Thank you, thank you. Let's get this channel to 1,000 subscribers. Right, Bird Leno. Now, we're hearing noise of Benfica wanting to put a bid in for 8.5 million. Now, we bought this goalkeeper for 20 odd mil, and to sell him for 8.5 million, that is a profit loss for me of up to 30. No, that's 11 and a half, maybe 12.5 million pounds lost of profit on the player. And the Arsenal of old, I remember we bought Nicolas Anelka for £500,000. We sold him for 23 million, if not 25 million, to Real Madrid. Great business. We bought Mark Overmars for £7 million from Ajax, and we got 25 million back. That's great profit. If you look at the recent years, we've allowed players to leave on a free. Aaron Ramsey. That's even before get to Matteo Guendouzi. Aaron Ramsey, we've allowed Oxlade-Chamberlain. Well, we profit from Oxlade-Chamberlain, to be fair. Cole Jenkinson, Jack Wilshere. We've allowed a number of players to leave for sweet FA and got no profit back. What is going on at this club? And if you think of it right now, we've lost out to Tottenham in qualification of Champions League. That's going to cost us a lot of money. Tottenham will profit from that. And they've got, well, the reason why Tottenham are in the Champions League are two reasons. World-class manager, Antonio Conte. Two world-class attackers in Heung-min Son and Harry Kane. And they've been promised 150 million to spend. What I think of Tottenham compared to what Tottenham will do are two different things. I'm just not happy at all. I'm not happy that we are not seeing progress in the squad. As it stands, we're going to next season with this same team and the same bench. Be prepared for the worst. If that's the case, we won't even get top 7. We're looking closer to mid-table than top 7. I hate to say it, but it is what it is. Right, I think that's enough of me. I'm going to wrap this up and say, ladies and gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. And at the same time, thank you so much for putting up with me. I'll be here again tomorrow for definite. And there's a chance that I might have to take a break for a day or two from streaming. But I'll always be here on this beautiful platform. But I'll give you notification as and when the time comes. So just remember to look after your friends, look after your families, look after yourselves. Peace, bless, and love again, as always. And just remember, DLG Reppin', we'll talk to you again. I'll talk to you again, shall I say. So it's good night from me from London, England, and wherever you're watching around the world. Just remember to just be nice.